2 wins, 7 losses in the 9-game, 3-team, 4-city road trip for the Mariners, as the Mariners today also fall 11-2 to the Philadelphia Phillies. Today, the Phillies committed 1 error, had 20 hits, and 11 runs scored. Today, the Mariners committed 2 errors, had 5 hits, and scored 2 runs. At one point, the Mariners were within 1 run of the Phillies. That was in the 5th and 6th, that was in the 7th inning. And in the first inning, the Mariners led after a Julio Rodriguez home run got him his 25th of the season. Julio is well on pace to get 30 home runs for this season, and that's absolutely awesome. Julio homered on a pitch 8 inches above the plate, above the ground, the second lowest in the StatCast era, made it 1-0 Mariners. After that, in the bottom of the first, Kyle Schwarber out on a sac fly to score Trea Turner, who tripled. 1-1, no big deal. Then in the second, Luis Castillo got up to 54 pitches. He had 30 in the first and 24 in the second, with Bryson Stott doubling to score Harrison Bader. 2-1. Bottom of the fourth, Max Kepler homers. Luis Castillo's at like 80 pitches at the end. It's 3-1 Philly, and everybody's like, okay, the Mariners have a chance. Nothing happens for a little bit. Eugenio Suarez in the top of the 7th hits his 39th homer on a fly ball to left field, makes it 3-2. I'm thinking, okay, we got a chance. Bottom of the 7th, Bryson Stott comes on, singles to Randy Arozarena. Braden Marsh scores. Harrison Bader moves to third. 4-2. Then Trea Turner singles to short, deflected by Cole Young, and Harrison Bader scores Bryson Stott to third. It was a horrible defensive play. Then Schwarber singled to make it 7-2 Philly. Bryce Harper singles to score Schwarber, 8-2 Philly, bottom of the 8th. Trea Turner singles to make it 9-2, and then Schwarber comes up and hits his 45th home run to right field. The Phillies, over the course of this series, had 9 home runs, and over the last 3 days, they set a franchise record for strikeouts by a pitching staff in a 3-game series, as today the Mariners struck out 17 times, coming only 4 strikeouts away from setting the all-time strikeout record in a 9-inning game. Randy Arozarena went 0-for-4 with 2 of those strikeouts. Cal did not walk today, 0-for-4 with 3 strikeouts. Julio, I say, is the MVP of the Mariners today with 3 hits, 1 run, 1 RBI, and no strikeouts. 3-for-4 is really good from Julio. Eugenio Suarez 1-for-4 with a homer. Mitch Garver went 1-for-4, struck out twice. Donovan Solano went 0-for-2 with 2 strikeouts. Josh Naylor came in and went 0-for-2. J.P. Crawford went 0-for-2 with 2 strikeouts and a walk. Dylan Moore went 0-for-2 with a strikeout. Luke Raley came in and struck out for Dylan Moore. And Cole Young struck out. Josh Naylor and Julio Rodriguez were the only Mariners batters to not strike out today. It was bad. Julio Rodriguez had a home run and a double, so for 2 extra base hits, he had 7 total bases today. And Eugenio Suarez had 4. Julio's up to 71 RBI. Gino's up to 97. Julio, unfortunately, was caught stealing, trying to steal second, his 6th caught stealing of the season. Gino had a throwing error, and unfortunately, that throwing error basically airmailed the ball almost into the first base dugout. It wasn't exactly into the first base dugout, but it wasn't good. Luis Castillo takes the loss today, going 4 innings, 10 hits, 3 runs. They were earned, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts on a shitload of pitches. I think it was 88, 54 of them for strikes. It was just too many pitches. He walked too many. It was just not good for Castillo. Bizzardo came in, did 2/3 of an inning, gave up 2 hits and struck out 1. Ferguson came in, did 2/3 of an inning, gave up a hit and a walk, no strikeouts. Matt Brash came in after Ferguson to give 2/3 of an inning and gave up 1 strikeout. Then Tyler Saucedo showed up, went 1/3 of an inning, 4 hits, 5 runs. They were earned, walked 1, didn't strike out anybody. And then Sauron Lau came in, 1 1/3 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs. They were earned, walked 1, struck out 1, and of course it was that 3-run home run. Tyler Saucedo's ERA balloons from 5 to 11. Tyler Saucedo is very much a not good baseball player right now. He's been on the team for a little while. Sauce also hit Bader, which was not good. The home plate umpire looked pretty good. Game took 2 hours, 58 minutes, 38,331 in attendance at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's take a look at the Phillies pitchers. Luzardo, 6 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned. Walked nobody and struck out 12. Gave up the 1 home run to Julio. Robertson gets a hold. 2/3 of an inning, 1 hit, 1 run. It was earned. Walked 1, struck out 1. Gave up a home run. Banks gets a hold 1/3 of an inning with 1 strikeout. Alvarado, 1 inning with a strikeout. And then Ross gives up 1 hit and strikes out 2. It was just bad baseball all around from the Mariners today. They had bad defense, bad offense. At one point when the Mariners were in down 3-2 or even 3-1, you would think you would want to go Gabe Spire, Matt Brash, maybe try to get the ball to Munoz in the ninth with a chance, or in the eighth with a chance to maybe take the lead in the ninth. But we went to Tyler Saucedo, and I don't understand why. I understand going to Lau at the end of it because, who else is there? Mariners have tomorrow off, which is excellent because, unfortunately, the Mariners not having tomorrow off would be absolutely horrific. 11-2. So the Mariners struck out 17 times today. We're going to go ahead and take a look at yesterday's strikeouts because I don't remember how many strikeouts they had yesterday. And if you remember, I was unable to watch the day before. I just know that we lost on Monday in a game that was not great. The Astros also got swept this weekend, so that's pretty interesting. Go ahead and pulling up the 6-4 loss yesterday. Going into this series, the most pitching strikeouts that the Phillies had in a 3-game series was 30. They had 15 yesterday. 15 plus 17 is 32. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the day before because that's 32 strikeouts in 2 games. You don't win baseball games when you strike out 32 times in 2 games. You only get 54 outs in 2 games. That it doesn't work. Then on Monday was the day that the Mariners lost 12-7. Let's take a look. We're at 32 strikeouts so far. Remember, add another 14. The Mariners just struck out 46 times in friggin' 3 games. 54 plus another 27. 4 plus 7 is 11. Carry the 1, 6, 81 outs. The Mariners had 81 outs, and 46 of them were via the strikeout. Alexa, what is 46 divided by 81? Alexa, 46 divided by 81?
46 divided by 81 is approximately 0.5679.
57% of the Mariners' outs over the last 3 games were strikeouts. That's not how you win games. Yes, I'm mad. Mariners face the Athletics starting on Friday for the Mariners Drone Show with 500 drones. Let's see if the team can put on a show worthy of the drones.